Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, September 29th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Really crazy day today. Uh, you're looking at the Dow here. The Dow, I can't say had a crazy day. We had the big down day yesterday, and it looked like maybe it was going to reverse things today. Rallied their first couple hours, fell off, then rallied again, took out its high. It looked like maybe it was going to go someplace, and then kind of sold off the last 45 minutes of the day. But technically, the Dow finished up 91 points, so it was slightly positive for the day, but it certainly didn't come close to making up the big loss from yesterday. This looks to me like a failure to rally, and you know, using traditional thinking on how markets are supposed to go, I'd say it was going to be a down day tomorrow, but hey, it'll probably be an up day because it never does what I think it's going to do. Um, yeah, we had a crappy day. Well, but maybe not. Okay, we had only three positions coming in, and one of those positions uh, we had pretty good profits in, and so we had like $6,000 in open trade equity on the close yesterday. We closed out with positive 125 bucks. So uh, that open trade we had from yesterday shrunk to almost nothing. And then we got into four new positions today. Zero were positive, four were negative, and we're negative $12,000 going into tomorrow, but maybe not. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. We might get out of this unscathed. Um, let's look at the first disappointment. This was this trade ALF, which is uh, ALF. That's Elphi Incorporated, and we had bought that 2 days ago, and then had this huge up gap yesterday. This thing was up, I think, up around $12,000 here, and then backed off to about 6,000 on the close yesterday, and then it just gave everything back on the open this morning. So we ended up closing this out with $1,300 in profits. So went from 12,000 up here to 1,300 getting out. So that was definitely a disappointment. Now this next one is interesting. Before I show you to explain all this, let me say this is CEI, which is Camber Energy Incorporated. This has been fabulously profitable for us. It's a really good stock, but it did some crazy things today. 2 days ago, we bought this thing 2 hours in, and then it gapped up yesterday some, and we took uh, $8,400 out of that on the exit yesterday. Then we got re-entered yesterday with about 90 minutes to go. We exited that this morning right here for $0. It was a break-even trade, and then it started to move, and we, halfway through the day, we get re-entered into this thing. Up here on top, we're up about $12,000 on this trade, and then the last 2 hours of the day it collapses, and we close down 9.7 thousand. So we basically saw a $20,000 drop here in the last 2 hours of the day, and that's where most of this $12,000 open trade loss comes that we're holding going into tomorrow. Okay, there is some possibility of getting out of this, because in the aftermarket, this darn thing is back to break even. Yeah, with the aftermarket with maybe 45 minutes to go, this thing is back up to about $4 there, and so that would have us break even on this trade that officially we're down almost $10,000 on the close. So, but of course, just because the aftermarket does something doesn't mean tomorrow when we get out that things are going to be that good. But they could be. In fact, they could even be, it could be wildly profitable for us tomorrow. I don't know. This obviously was some news, and the news keeps bouncing around in the aftermarket. So I just don't know what's going on. I haven't checked into what the fundamentals are. Anyway, wild day. Trader Bob sign off. See you tomorrow on Wednesday. No, today's Wednesday. Trader Bob is signing off on Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.